What's up everybody, it's your host Kurt Dragoon, and in today's video guys, I'm going to actually do an attack breakdown on Gobolaloon. And I know the first thing some of my viewers are saying is, Dragoon, this base is not current meta. It is not. You are correct guys, you are correct. However, there are viewers that may need this information. Because some of the, I've actually went to some viewers' clans recently, and I noticed that they're not really attacking the CWL and NWL type bases that I see on a daily. So I figured I'd make this video, and it's more geared towards my viewers that are attacking more older meta bases. So guys, with older meta bases, you can use an attack like Gobolaloon to completely devastate this base. So I'm going to tell you, when I first looked at this base, I see in Gobolaloon you want to get 2 ADs down. Now I circled those two because that was my first thought was to go into the base here. I've got the Queen, I've got the CC, so I get all three of my objectives met right there. But then I looked at this area going in right here, and I had this AD here coupled of course with this AD here. The Queen would jump the wall, CC would pull, so I could still get the same objectives met there. But I was like, well, that puts my lie low portion possibly dealing with this sweeper, and then it also makes me worry that as my push goes in, the CC will draw them to the side and draw them over here, and this air defense would end up not being taken care of. So my lie low portion would fail. So basically what I ended up doing, oh, and I also had a jump spell. I had a jump spell because I thought about jumping here and trying to carry on my attack. But I decided at the last minute that's not what I was going to do. So I ended up getting rid of the jump, adding a heal spell to prolong my core shot. And so the black here is my golems. That's where I anchor my golems. I'm going to throw some wall breakers here. I'm going to put some wizards, funnel wizards right here, here, and here, and just kind of funnel this area. So basically once I get the funnel created, I'm going to push in with my royals and CC bowlers. And guys, once that happens, I'm gonna rage. Once they reach this area, I'm gonna rage around here, and I'm gonna heal around here is my plan. And I'll tell you, the affected area that I'm expecting to get basically is this area right here. Well, not that far. Right here. That's, yeah, because let me just erase this here. Oh man, I erased it all. Sorry guys. I'm expecting to get this right here with my kill squad. So I should be able to just knock all this out with my bowlers under rage. The heal down, I mean, this is going to give me sustained presence into that core. Might even get this storage down. It just depends. So then I've tightened the base up, guys. This here only leaves, and I'll do it in orange, this only leaves basically this much of base that's left to deal with. So that's the part I'm gonna lie low, guys. And so what I'm gonna do is after that, my lie low will start, and I will put a hound in here, and I'll start with my balloons. Well, let me get the second hound, and then I'm gonna come in this way with my second hound. I'll start the balloons coming in right behind, and I think I'm gonna go with like 5 here or 4. And then I'm going to come in right here with another heavy cluster of balloons, maybe 4. And then I'll probably come in with like 3 here. And my plan basically, as that's going on, I'll try to save some to come around on this back side as well. And this is all subjective, guys. Like when you're doing loon attacks, it's kind of there's a lot of feel to it. So I may change my mind on the amount of numbers, but I have 3 haste spells. Sorry, guys. And what I'm going to do is haste here. I'm going to haste here, and I'm going to haste around here. Well, that one was really small. Going to haste around here. So that's going to get me through the rest of the base, and I'll be able to should be able to take out all the defenses with that push. So guys, that's my plan. Let's see how the attack went. Alright guys, and we'll move on to the actual attack. We've done all the planning here, and so we're going to just start. And guys, you know, being that I didn't use a jump spell, I had 2 rages to use on my kill squad or my balloon portion, whatever I decided. Of course, I'm going to use 1 rage here on the kill squad, just like I told you, and a heal. And I'm going to use the other rage on my balloons and lava hounds. So right here, getting a great core push, but a lava hound come out of the CC, and that probably would have changed my whole attack had I known that. But I did get a bad break here. These bowlers, they went off to the side, so I didn't get all of this area taken care of like I thought I would. The king's ability's been used here, but he's going to be redirected here in a second once he cleans out that box area. And I've already started my Lalo portion because the enemy CC is basically down, and I've got 2 ADs down. So my queen is going to do some work here while my balloons are going. So these this Tesla farm right here concerned me greatly, but I just kept bringing my balloons in, and ultimately I didn't have any balloons left for that double cannon. So I had to kind of change up here, and I was getting concerned about how slow my balloons were moving, so I put that last spell down. And that's going to get me to that wizard tower or archer tower, and it's a wrap. This base is a wrap at that point. So I'm going to speed it up because it's all cleanup, guys. As you can see, the plan kind of worked, but it deviated, and that's how plans are. So you have to be flexible sometimes with a plan, guys. Don't be inflexible. So let's move on to the next plan and attack. Alright guys, and on the second attack I did, this is actually a little bit newer meta, this base, but ultimately it can be Gobolaloon. So I'm going to just show you what I'm looking for as an attacker. And here we go, guys. I got 2 AD, I got the queen, and I got the CC. And the way that I look at it, 1 jump gets me access to those 3 or 4 things. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to erase all this for 1, and we'll go into what my attack plan was. So I'm gonna anchor my golems on these 2 beautiful mortars that Sagittario gave me to make my funnel with. And then I'm just going to drop some wizards here, and it's really not any exact order of wizards. I just kind of drop them by feel. You know, I need to make the funnel, and I need to not waste a lot of time. So I want to drop this jump in between. I want to keep my bowlers and king and everything kind of in that pocket. And ultimately, I'm going to rage in this area here. And what I'm trying to do, guys, with this, I want to cut off all of this part of the base with my kill squad. I want all of this taken care of. So what that does is that makes my Lalo portion a lot smaller, you know, in between here and here. So my Lalo comes down here, and it's a lot tighter, and the balloons move through quickly and destroy everything. So that's what I'm trying to do, and we'll get rid of that. So as I get that rage going, on this particular attack, I did not, I don't think I used a heal here. I'm not really sure. I did have a heal, but I think I ended up using all my spells after the jump and rage. I think I used them on my balloon portion. But basically, the next thing I'm looking at, okay, so that's my core punch. I'm gonna get my objectives met with that. I'm gonna get the CC. I'm gonna get this cannon. However, this guy survives. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get all this, and then I'm gonna start. Now this cannon survives, so that makes me have to do a little something different. So right here, we're gonna use a different color, obviously, because we just used that. We're going to use gray. Let's use gray for the lava hound. So right here, I'm going to start a lava hound here. He's going to come across here, and then I'm going to start a lava hound here. And so then I'm going to bring in, you know, like a couple of balloons here. And I'm going to come in, I think 3 balloons here, 3 balloons here. And then I come in again, I think with another 3 balloons and maybe 1 or 2 here as I'm going. And if I have any left, I'll drop 1 or 2 here. So there again, I've got haste, and I'm gonna haste. I think I'm gonna haste around here. I'm gonna haste around here. I'm gonna haste around here. That's my plan. So, but there may be a heal. I think I have a heal, and I probably will heal in here somewhere because of the ADs. And in that heal, I may change my haste up. That's, you know, my option is, guys, to use a heal here or here. That's my option, and I carry the heal for either or. If I don't get what I need out of my core punch, I'll use the heal on my kill squad. Keep my bowlers alive. Keep them up long enough to get the objectives met. But if the objectives are met and I didn't need the heal, I'll use it obviously over here and let my balloons bump up. So okay, so that's the plan. I'm trying not to take too long, but obviously details are important. So let's get to the actual attack. All right, let's move here. All right, so here's the last attack here that I want to show you guys. And basically we've already talked about the plan, so let's just move into the attack. And right here my golems are locked onto those mortars. They present themselves quite beautifully to my golems, and it's a wonderful anchor for my core shot. So you'll see my royals coming out while I got breadcrumbs, and that's another breadcrumb, and everything's locking onto that. Here comes the enemy CC, so I'm going to rage pretty soon. And right here, you'll see I'm going to heal. I elected to heal because I was not done with what I wanted for my kill squad, and so that I'm going to keep them sustained and get the bows down, or the one bow. This one here might go down pretty soon by my king and queen because I have their abilities. So I started my la low, and I had to kind of bring these balloons in from the side, but it's okay. Ultimately, everything's looking pretty good right now. And I am going to clean out that box. The queen's ability has been used. I just wanted to get that down. And so right here, my balloons are making great pathways to these last 4 defenses, last 2 archer towers. The other ones don't really count, but we'll go ahead and speed it up, guys, because this base is a wrap. I didn't have a whole lot of pups left over at the end of this attack, but I had plenty of troops left, and we got it down. So guys, ultimately I hope that these types of videos will help you. I know these bases aren't exactly current meta, but I know that not everybody is in current meta wars. So guys, let me know in the comments if your wars, that's something I want to find out. If your wars are more of older meta bases and that you want me to make more of that type of content, let me know. I'll add that to my current meta type content, so that we can kind of have some of a mix there. But I'm not quite sure. Sometimes I don't know. I try to provide you guys with the latest content that I can, but ultimately I know not everybody is in that type of clan where you're facing those type of bases. So let me know, guys, in the comments. That's ultimately where I get the most feedback. Also, you can join my Plex channel and also let me know in there for content requests. That's I wanted to start using that because ultimately that'll be a better way for me to be able to not miss content requests, guys. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I am out of here.